Okay. Hey there. So you just got done doing some stuff here at the fair, right?
Yeah.
Right. What did you get to do? So we're out here on the fairgrounds, and we are celebrating the 250, 150 birthdays of the United States and the state of Colorado, and we're also here because the fair is 140 years old. So we had a bunch of kid games this morning, and this is Curtis, this is Wyatt, and Curtis, tell us what you did today.
Yeah, so we did some eggs, the egg race with the spoons, and we also did a potato sack race. And this is Mr. Wyatt, and he loves to talk on a microphone. You want to tell us a little bit about how you did in the race today and what you thought about it?
Yes.
Did you win?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you do? Did you do something with eggs?
Did you run with some eggs and a spoon?
Yeah, I beat.
You beat everybody? Was that the most important thing?
Yeah.
Yes. You won? What else did you do? Did you jump around in the sacks too?
Yeah.
So, Curtis, we did a what? Sack race?
Did a potato sack race, yep.
Yes.
And a spoon race.
Yeah.
And the egg race. And Mr. Wyatt is a super cool kid, and he's really fast.
You're practically a cowboy.
And he's practically a cowboy.
Yeah.
And he's got a bright future in broadcasting as well.
Cool. All right. Well,
Yeah.
Are you having fun today?
Yeah.
Good. Well, did you want to say happy birthday to the United States?
Uh-huh.
Say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Okay. You want to say happy birthday to Colorado? Happy birthday. It's Colorado's birthday too.
Happy birthday.
Okay, good. We
All
got it. And
right.
you know what else? The fair is 140 years old. So can you say happy birthday to them too?
Happy birthday.
Okay, you got it.
All
Tamara.
right. Good job, buddy. High five.
Thanks, Wyatt. Thank you, guys. Where's the Paris? Thank you. All right, so we're back on track. So Curtis and Brandon these are our director of public works for the road bridge and superintendent.
Yes, ma'am.
And they volunteered to come out here on Saturday to set up some games so the kids could have fun, and so we actually have a free day this morning from 10 until I think we have a free lunch at noon.
Yep.
And it goes to what, 3, something like that?
Yeah.
It's getting hot out here
Dinner
though.
at 5 o'clock. It's a little bit spicy
Little
for this
spicy.
time of year.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Who would have thought we'd be out here playing?
Oh my goodness.
And I think and the adults did as part of that egg race too. And I was thinking that maybe you and Brandon could do an egg off.
Me and Brandon need to do an egg off.
What do you think?
Oh my goodness.
I mean, we have Drew here. We can have some fun with it. What do you think?
I think Evelyn should be in it too.
No, where's Evelyn?
She's hiding.
So what better way to celebrate the birthdays of our Declaration of Independence was signed 250 years ago. I mean, that would have been on January 4th, but we're a little bit early. But the state of Colorado, 150 years old, and then our fair, 140 years old. It's kind of cool. What do you think of that?
Absolutely. And we're in the best county in the state of Colorado.
Yep.
And the best state in the union.
Yep.
So
With the best county
best
employees ever.
Ever. Absolutely.
And the best commissioners ever.
Right. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, so I'm gonna ask Brandon and you to go over here and give us a sample. Maybe you could challenge Faith and Erica.
Oh yeah.
I know they never like to do this, and they're gonna say, "Oh, we have an injury," but maybe they could do that. What do you think?
We could all hop on one foot.
Okay, Jen, come over here. So we also have, I mean, it's been really great because we've had employees that's stepping up and helping out this morning with the different games. Jen Sherwood is on our fair board, and the fair board actually organizes and orchestrates the entire county fair. So what did you think of today?
Today's been pretty fun. We did mutton busting this morning. We had 13 contestants ride, and we had a young lady ride for almost 20 seconds, so it was pretty fun.
What's the average ride of a mutton?
About 5 to 7 seconds. Pretty short. Most of our riders were 3 seconds this morning.
I heard Jen wanted to be on one. Do they make lambs big enough for us to be on them?
We need a giant ewe.
Well, I think that Erica said something funny in our office. We have a hide of a lamb, and Erica says, we really ought to get one at a bigger size.
I agree.
You think so?
I think so.
So we need to grow one too?
We need some hormone-fed sheep, yes.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over here. Oh, we have a cow dog demonstration going on, so maybe we'll go see that. What do you think? So we have all kinds of things. We have wagon rides going on. We have we have Val Barnica from the Y-Bar Hitch. She's doing the circle, and so what else do we have to look forward to today? Does anybody know?
Yeah, they're doing kids face painting right now. The cattle dog demonstration. There's a community dinner this evening at 5 o'clock put on by the Cattle Women's.
Okay.
Balloon animals.
Yep, balloon animals.
There's balloon animals. Okay, so you already met Jen Sherwood from the Fair Board, but we also have Molly Orkatek here, and she's the president of the Fair Board. So how are things? Let's talk a little bit about how important ag is to our area. This is Ag Heritage Day, so how important it is, and I think you organize the mutton busting. So
Yeah, I think anytime we can get these kids started in anything agriculture from a young age is going to be beneficial. It's teaching them responsibility from a young age. And as a kid who grew up doing 4-H and watching the positive impacts it had in my life, it excites me to have that same impact on younger kids in our community.
yeah, you kind of notice a difference when kids have had some exposure to ag. Have you noticed a difference between kids that have or haven't been exposed to ag and that responsibility?
I have. My grandson is just newly being introduced to ag, and he's really enjoying it. And he's getting excited about it. So he lives in Delta. Maybe he'll get involved with the fair in Delta.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Got to wake up early.
Well, it's also, it's a big responsibility. You normally think about parents having this conversation about puppies. Are you going to take care of the puppy? Are you going to feed the puppy? And guess who gets to end up taking care of the puppy is the parents. But that doesn't happen with our ag kids, does it?
No, these kids are the ones first ones in the barns and the last ones to leave, and it starts at a young age, and it has a lot. Parents are a big help too, but these responsibilities start at such a young age, and it carries them through for the rest of their life.
It's a lifestyle, though. It's right. In Montrose County, ag has been a big economic driver for a number of years. We're having some pressures with people moving in and subdivisions and things like that. But how important is it to maintain our ag heritage?
I think it's the most important thing in our community, and I'm seeing it with the people I grew up with. We are all moving back, and we leave for a little while, and now we're all coming back knowing that this is a safe, a great community to raise family, and knowing that ag base is there is kind of the foundation for it.
So what do we have to look forward to? You all know what's going on for tonight, and we're celebrating with a community dinner tonight. So bringing everybody together and celebrating our community and the people that live here are awesome. So it's it was a neat day to talk about our heritage. But there's a bigger reason why we're all here, right? Does everybody know?
I do. This is the 250th anniversary of the United States of America, the 150th anniversary of Colorado as a state, and the 140th anniversary of the Montrose County Fair and Rodeo.
Yeah, that's a lot of hundreds, isn't it?
It's a lot.
Yeah.
So when you think about our country is going to be on July 4th, obviously. We're celebrating it a little bit early, but it's going to be 250 years old. That's pretty significant.
And for the state of Colorado too, and then Montrose County Fair, the 140th year, end of July. Come join us. It's going to be great. We've got some new exciting things planned, and a lot of different stuff in the works.
Yeah, do not forget the dates. The fair dates are what?
Friday, July 17th, for the next 10 days.
So for the next 10 days, well, actually, for some of the activities, it's not quite that long. But for the fair board, you do a tremendous amount of work ahead of time. And actually, at the end of the fair, the year before, they start working and planning already. So it is a big lift, isn't it?
It is, yeah, but it is definitely the most rewarding thing I've ever been a part of. At the end, Sunday, when we get done on the last Sunday of fair, the relief that you feel, but also the gratitude for the community and watching everything come together is.
I've always noticed that about, even with the cattlemen, because we do a lot of the prep and we do the chuck wagon at the fair, but when push comes to shove, everybody comes together to help, which is what I really appreciate about this community.
Yes, it's a great event. It's huge. It takes a lot of help, a lot of volunteers. So we will be looking for volunteers to help us.
Yeah, call me. I'm the volunteer coordinator.
Yes.
Come on here.
And also we're looking forward to having another huge livestock sale. We're hoping to break $1 million this year. So please come and help us out with that.
So last year we had right at 800,000. Was that right?
160.
Yeah.
Yep.
And how many cents? Did you count that cents too?
250,000 in add-ons, which is incredible because they don't get anything back for add-ons. It's just a
So
donation.
explain the add-on, because a lot of people that will be watching this don't understand that. So let's talk about that.
Yep. So for the add-ons, anyone can come either before, during, or after the sale. They can add on to any participant that is selling in the junior livestock auction. They can add any amount they would like, 50 to 5,000, and they don't receive anything in return. It is just a donation, and so to have such a big add-on last year was incredible.
Yeah, and those kids, they use that money to go to school with. Sometimes they use it to pay for tuition. Sometimes they pay it for trade school. I mean, they can use it for whatever, but they literally raise that animal in order to sell it at the sale, right?
Yep.
So we're going for $1 million.
Yes.
That's the goal.
Speaking of add-ons, we're looking for people to join our Stockman's Buyers Club, and the Montrose County Fair Board matches the Stockman's Buyers amount that we earn. So join that club too.
And what does that club do? I mean, did we get, besides a hat?
Yep. So Stockman's is an exclusive club that you can join as part of the junior livestock auction. It's a set amount, a membership amount. You get a membership gift. You get certain perks throughout the year down at the event center. And then the money from the Stockman's Buyers Club will go, and it helps to bring up the sale floor for the kids for some of the amounts that are on the lower end of the sale. It wouldn't be dispersed through the champions. It goes for the bottom of the sale floor and up.
That's cool. So and it doesn't really matter how much money, right? I think it's a $500 for, is that right?
For a business, and then $250 for a couple.
Yeah, so $250. So it's relatively easy to buy into that, and you're really helping the kids out, and that's the whole point, is to help the kids out. So let me bring Faith Dunlap in. Now, Faith has been working on, as we talked about earlier, this is Ag Heritage Day, and it was to celebrate 250, 150, 140, which we've already gone through. So you've been pretty much, I mean, people were saying this is Faith's event. I mean, I've walked into people that go, well, I have to call Faith and see how her event's going. I know you've put a lot of work into this, and we started out maybe 2 years ago working on sort of thinking about it. So tell us a little bit about how that process has gone.
Yeah, so I think in 23, the state of Colorado set out an initiative to all counties, and Sue really roped me into, kind of making it to
Roped her in? Is that a rodeo reference, or
just I guess like
Pun
put it
intended.
in my mind that we were wanting to do something to celebrate this year. And as I thought about it, I thought just agriculture was one of the things that was really a stepping stone for our community and how we started as a county. And it also coincided with the 140th for fair, so it just kind of made sense that way.
But since for 2 years, Faith put together a vision board on what she wanted this event to look like. It was really important for her to make something special for the community, highlighting ag in a very significant way, and that's kind of where we've ended up. So we did this this youth, all these games. Our road and bridge guys came in, supervised that, and ran egg races and potato sack races. And I didn't see you running a potato sack race, by the way. No. See, when we get old, well, I'm not old. You're not old. I'm old. Anyway, you've done a great job. So what's been the biggest hurdle?
I think just really we've put so much effort and time into the marketing of it, and I think just getting more people aware of it, because it seems like no matter how much we do for marketing, certain people get information different ways that we're not maybe aware of. So.
But you know what? There's a ton going on this weekend, and I mean, there's something going on tonight in several different places. So there is a lot going on. It's just hard to pick the right date. But what will happen are the people that are here will have an awesome time tonight. So we're excited about that.
That's what I've been telling everybody. We've been kind of nervous, but I just told them we're going full steam ahead. It doesn't matter if there's 100 people here or 700. We just want everybody to have a great experience.
So you'll be eating chili for a long time if those cattle women have some.
Maybe. I guess it's a good thing I like chili. I don't know.
I guess I want the public to know that that working in this arena, and as a commissioner, just being a cattle woman and getting to know those women. These are women that have had families, raised families here in the ag industry, and just all the people associated, the Fair Board people, everybody that is associated with ag, so welcoming and fun. And we hope you will put the fair on your calendar for this next year. It's in July, the end of July, 17th, beginning the 17th. But there's a schedule out, and you can see that. But ag is important to Colorado. We're under a lot of pressure now with water. Everybody knows it's hot. I mean, here we are in March, and it's hot. It's hot. It's almost like a June. So, okay. So, Brandon, why don't you come on over, since I keep getting these cues, and which I've seen like 6 of them so far. So this is So Brandon Wallace is our public works director, and he and Curtis, he and his cohort Curtis Milton have put together all the games for the kids. So talk about you've been here a long time. Did you grew up here?
No, I did not grow up here, but I've been actually living over here for over 8.5 years. So yeah, definitely a welcoming community. So
Right. So how important is ag in our community?
it's the utmost. Yeah, this is why people move here though. Get out of the city and actually be a part of a great community, and ag is that. So it's awesome.
You know what I like? I always get super excited when I am in traffic and the traffic is sheep.
Sheep. Yeah.
Sheep.
Sheep and cows.
Yeah.
And pickups of dogs.
And you can see people that are not used to it. They're, yeah, and I'm like, enjoy this. How often are you going to be, engulfed by sheep? So, what do you love about being here?
I love everything about Montrose. To me, Montrose is the center of the universe. There's so many outdoor activities, natural wonders of the world. We've got the San Juans to the south, the Black Canyon in Montrose County, on the doorstep of the Arches. The world's largest mesa.
Are you on the Tourism Bureau?
I'm not, but I probably could be. I don't know if they're hiring.
No. We're not. No, that can't happen.
No.
So these are the gentlemen that put crews together and fix our roads and things like that. By the way, I got a pothole comment today, so I just want to let you know that. They're super responsive. They're part of our county. They are great folks to work with. So if you ever have any questions about road and bridge,
Absolutely, reach out.
always reach out.
Yeah, reach out. We're in. Our hours are Monday through Thursday, 7 to 5:30. So come see us, come talk to us, or send us an email.
Well, you can also talk about report of concern. How about
Yeah,
that?
so if you go onto Montrose County's website, we actually have a C-Click Fix. It's a program where you can go on and you can actually report a concern on a portal, and that gets emailed directly to me, and then we can respond. We can communicate back and forth with whoever the concerned citizen is. We can share photographs back and forth, and we'll create a work task from that and send crews out and get that issue taken
So
care
what's that again?
of. C-Click Fix.
Okay. So don't be intimidated by it. It's super simple to use,
Yep.
and you can get immediate results. There's no lag time in terms of return calls and things like that. So, but that's all part of ag too. I mean, we have to keep our roads in good shape so that
Yep.
trucks and livestock
Right,
haulers
farm to
can
table.
farm
Yeah,
to table.
farm to table. That's kind of our goal, and that's modeling forward. That's our look is farm to table. How to get these products to market and to the tables faster, smoother, and safer.
And we're part of that. We're part of that puzzle. I mean, have to have good roads.
Yeah, absolutely. We're a huge part of that. So that's our goal. I know Curtis and I have talked, and that's gonna be our model. So look forward to it.
Cool. Well, thanks for running the games today. I mean, I think one of the secrets of running the games, you don't have to run in the games. Was that your strategy?
Well, yeah, and you have to be a child at heart, be willing to dive into the dirt and get down at the kids' level and interview them.
You know anybody that dove into the dirt?
No. Yeah. Hey, I'm competitive. Like you said, I'm a kid at heart too.
Poop out, Matt.
Yeah, I'm very competitive, so I'm not gonna lose.
Yeah. So he did a deep dive into that. So anything to win.
Anything to win? No, just be fast. Yeah.
Well, the kids loved it. They really respond. You guys interacted, engaged well with the kids. Thank you so much for being
Yeah.
out here today.
Yep.
We appreciate it.
Education.
Yep.
Got to bring them up. It's
Cool.
Future ranchers.
Well, we hope we get to see you tonight, but we'll catch you soon on the next games day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, so again, we're still out here at the fairgrounds, and it's getting a little windy out here. We just saw oh wow, hey Val. So we have the horses. Hey kids.
Look at everybody's great face paint.
So hold on a second. So let me do the transition. So I'm Sue Hansen, I'm in my last term, and this is the new commissioner who's running away. This is Kirstin Copeland, Commissioner Copeland, and she's going to be taking over as a host for just the next couple of minutes. And so here's your new commissioner.
Thanks, Sue.
You're welcome.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Ag Days. I just want to point out some of our fantastic participants. Hey, everybody, wave. You're going to be on our podcast. And they have great face paint, being in a great wagon ride. And then did somebody get balloons? I hear there's a balloon maker. Yeah. So anyway, lots of fun activities for the kids today. So thank you, guys. Have a great ride. Thank you for stopping. Beautiful horses. So here we are on a wagon ride. Hi, everybody. They're in the shade. They're very smart. I've been helping make chili all day, and we are going to be ready. Cornbread chili and I think a peach crumble or blueberry. Okay, blueberry crumble for dessert. So, and they've got the arena looking absolutely gorgeous. And there's going to be cowboy poetry, and also I think we're going to have an MC who I hear is pretty witty. So it should be. He thinks he is. All right. So can you tell us about the horses that are taking us through here today?
So I'm Val Barnica. I am the co-owner of the Y-Bar Hitch horses. These are Suffolk punch horses. They come from Suffolk, England. They're very rare. There's less than 800 of them in all of North America. We raise them here in Montrose and have a pretty large carriage ride operation. We do wagon rides and weddings and funerals and hometown country events like the one being put on today to celebrate 150 years of Colorado being in existence.
And the countries as well, celebration. And that is amazing. I did not realize you had such a rare breed that you work. And do you also do rides like in the downtown area?
We do. We work with the city of Montrose and do rides at the Montrose Farmers Market on Saturdays and things like the art crawl. Try to do a pretty large parade presence. We have been representing the Montrose County for, I don't know, maybe 10 years now in parades. 4th of July parade and the Christmas parade. So we love being a part of this community. It's such a supportive community.
Well, thank you so much. This is one thing that makes our area so rare is the great agricultural horsemen, cattlemen, and also the wool growers. And having your very unique horses is a really special part of that. So draft horses, is that what they generally refer to them?
These are draft horses. Anything that pulls is a draft animal, but these are specifically bred as a farm horse. They're the only breed of draft horses that was specifically created as a farm breed. This is what they do. This is what they're good at. They're lower to the ground. Little short barrel figures, as you can see, they're pretty round, but this is what they do, and they'll outpull a lot of those larger draft horse breeds just because they were built for this. You won't see them wasting any energy picking their feet up. They keep their feet close to the ground, and they're very food efficient because of that.
Wow, that is amazing. I didn't know there was that much distinction between the breeds, so that's really neat to learn about them. Are they pretty even-tempered?
These guys are fantastic. People come out to our house and we do a deal out there and where people can get hands-on experiences with these horses, and they just cannot believe that a horse is this kind and calm. I'll take them out in the pasture and they just stand out there and breathe down your neck. It's a wonderful experience, and they've been relatively easy to train. They're very even-tempered. They'll do anything that you ask them to do. In fact, I'm able to drive multiple sized hitches. I drive a 4-up and a 6-up because they're just big, gentle horses that they like me. I like them.
And they do okay in the heat?
They do, surprisingly. As long as they're kept at a walk, they'll work all day for you.
Well, very neat. Thank you so much, Val. And people know how to reach you if they would like to see if they can rent your services?
We are the Y-Bar Hitch. That's a Colorado territorial brand. It's the Y and then a hyphen Hitch. Suffolk Punch Horses. You can find us on Facebook.
Very good. Well, thank you so much. This has been the best ride. How's everybody doing back there?
Doing good.
All right. We want to thank Twisted Critters and More. There are balloon people here, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I'm happy to be here today.
You're not ready to make a speech? I totally understand.
speech,
No, we have loved the kids' activities, so thank you guys so much. And Valerie over here with Magical Mountain Face Painting. We've seen a lot of her great work out in the fair already or in the fairgrounds, so thank you. You guys have made this such a great day for kids. Hi, how are you? I love your balloon and your face painting. Well, we have to ask Mom's permission, but if we can get pictures of you, we would love to share them. Is that cool? All right, they're all in. So let's show these fantastic face paints and beautiful balloon art. Well, thank you guys. Glad you're having fun. Have you ridden on the horses on the wagon yet? Highly recommended. The 2 horses are amazing. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. This is Commissioner Copeland at Ag Day, and we are here to celebrate agriculture, all things. So we've been spending the day looking at dogs driving cattle, as well as being on horse wagon trips and all of the fun kid activities. And we're wrapping up today. You can see behind me, we have all these tables and chairs for our chili dinner tonight. And I really want to thank the cattle women. I have been a part of the cattle women, and we have spent the last 2 days chopping onions and making chili, grounding beef, and getting it ready for tonight. And it's really to bring home what we really care about in Montrose County when it comes to ag. The beef producers, the wool growers, the horsemen and women. And so tonight that's going to reflect that, and you'll be able to see we do have some of our chuck wagon and some other things that are out here, but we just want to reinforce how important agriculture is to Montrose County and thank the people who did this as a labor of love, everyone who came together and made this event such a great event. We're very happy to have hosted it, and we're really happy to hold it tonight, and we're hoping to do more ag things in the future, as well as fair is coming up. So we really hope to see everybody at fair.